Welcome back, everyone. Episode 26 coming to you live from the Oaks. Today, Seldom Cinematics, coming to you live. Ben, Contrail, you know who we are. You know how we do it and how we get down, because today we will be breaking down another movie, another MCU. This one is one of my favorite films in the MCU timeline. And without further ado, what movie are we going to be reviewing today?
We're going to be reviewing Captain America, The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah, y'all ready for that?
I know I am.
You smell that?
Cooking up something.
We cooking, bro. We cooking, man. This is a great movie. I can see why it's one of your favorites. Action-packed, great plot. Characters in it, yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Characters in it were great. Captain America's acting. Chris Evans acting great, bro. Great. He portrayed a great Captain America, man. And especially at the end when he got back in the suit, they were like, so what are you wearing? He said, you can't go to war without having a uniform. And he came out that suit on. He was looking so cold, bro. He was looking raw as hell. I was like, God. Oh, bro, that's Cap right there, man.
My favorite thing about the whole movie is how it was like kind of like depicted like a spy movie.
Yeah, facts.
It was like a spy movie, and it was kind of like a thriller. So it wasn't just your normal like action pack. They like kind of like they're chasing something. They were chasing Zola because they needed to get into I even forgot what they got to get into, but they needed to reach Zola.
Mm-hmm.
To find out that S.H.I.E.L.D. was infiltrated by
Hydra.
That's where they need to find Zola, or that's what Zola exposed to them. So it's like they were, on the run, trying to chase them down. That was fire. It wasn't just, and then you got this a crazy assassin who turns out is, Bucky Barnes. Great. I thought Winter Soldier was my favorite character. Favorite character in that movie, Winter Soldier. That acting was crazy. The Sebastian Stan, bro. That's a perfect casting. He's a perfect Winter Soldier. Like the scenes where he's doing like the knife flip, that highway scene. The highway scene when they fight, and we see Bucky's like mask falls off.
That was fire.
That's the best. I think that's a top 3 MCU scene of all time.
Wow.
I'm having trouble like. The hand-to-hand combat was crazy. You got some crazy characters. You got Cap, you got Winter Soldier, you got Falcon, you got Black Widow. They fighting on an interstate.
Yep.
There's really good hand-to-hand combat. People are in danger. Obviously that's not what I like, but it raises the stakes. That scene was like, it does for me. It doesn't get better than that scene. It doesn't get better than that scene.
Remember that scene where he was on the rooftop? And then Cap, he busted out the window. He's chasing him. That chase is cold as hell, by the way. That chase is fire.
When he was in the apartment.
Yeah, exactly. And then his ass took the shield. Threw that, bro. Every time he throw the shield, bro, I'm rocking up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But where he throw the shield, and then the nigga Winter Soldier.
He said, calm down. Yeah, no, that scene was...
No, little nigga. I was like,
the tone of that movie was just great.
Yes, bro. Just
tone.
fire.
It was a dark tone, you don't
hella
always
twists and turns.
You don't always see that with these Marvel movies. Nah, they had like a serious tone to it, and like it is definitely realistic. That our government could be infiltrated by I don't know if they're a terrorist group. Probably like Hydra I think counts as a terrorist group, right? Or like a alt group,
right? Yeah,
it's very that definitely could happen in our world. We don't really know who these elected officials are for real.
Right, it's crazy, man. He was like, Nick Fury was like, eyes everywhere, bro. His eyes everywhere, bro. Ears everywhere,
dude. Like, and the fact they were able to, that scene where Scarlet Witch, at the end she infiltrated. And she had the little, and then she,
Right, yeah.
Like that was fire. She was Scarlett Johansson was fired throughout the whole movie. I thought.
You talking about acting wise?
Acting wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, all of the above. Give me D. All of the above.
Yeah, facts, bro. For real.
And I thought, I've said it before, I'm a big Falcon fan. And that was a great intro to the Falcon character, they don't. I mean, obviously in the comics he got powers, but he didn't have any powers in this. But they didn't make him like overly weak.
You're right, yeah.
You know, even being a new character coming in, like obviously he couldn't like beat Winter Soldier 1-on-1 and hand on hand, but he could compete. You know, he can help Cap. He definitely was helping Cap. Got him like resources, and then when he picked up the wings,
that was fire, bro.
Perfect,
And
bro.
also, I know that man Chris Evans was. Every time Scarlett Johansson, remember they was doing that elevator scene, she's like, "Kiss me." He's like, "Huh?" People feel awkward about kissing in public. He's like, "What?" He's like,
yeah.
He's like, retake. Hold on, I don't feel like I did that one good. He's like, "Nah, that was a good take." He's like, "Nah, it wasn't."
Well,
let's do it again.
I said,
he's like, "Let's do it again."
Nah, that one wasn't.
Nah, we need to do this like 10 more times, baby.
No, so I was saying that the highway scene was like a top 3 scene for me.
Mm-hmm.
We that's not even talking about like the consensus number 1 scene in low key and all of the MCU people be saying is the Cap elevator scene.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that one was fire. Like, before we get started.
Does anyone want to get out?
Does anybody want to get out, bro? Does anybody want to get out of this thing? Because you're not getting out alive. I hope you don't.
That scene is so fire.
Especially because he knew what was going on before it even started. He was like, they packing the hell out this elevator.
Dude, that was like... And then like we see it, you know, come back in Endgame. That scene was fire. That scene was... So there's a lot of fire, and then like he jumps out of that at the elevator. And then he goes on the run. And it's fire because like we also see like the event or the impacts of Winter Soldier. You know, they do all this, they go on the run. And then we see that like lead into Infinity War. Because at the start of the Infinity War, they on the run too. So like it connects to Infinity War in that regard. And yeah, dude, everything about that movie I'm a fan of. I can't think of something that I can like tangibly say I didn't like this part of the movie, which I can't say about 95% of the movies I watch. You know, right, that's like a stamp of approval. Like that movie, it did no wrong for me.
I can see that, bro. It was a great overall movie. What are you rating the movie out of 10?
Out of 10, I'm going to give that movie a 9.0.
Wow.
Yeah, that movie gets a 9, bro. Yeah, in more than one ways.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Why you say that though?
I just listen everything about it. You know, just the tone. As I was saying, the tone, the implications they had. I thought the characters they had in the movie. So Winter Soldier, Cap, Falcon, Black Widow, Nick Fury. Y'all brought in a lot of cool characters. I just named an elite cast. And think about the actors doing that. You got Chris Evans, Anthony Mackie, Samuel L. Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan. These are all A-list actors. So like,
what do you think about like Samuel Jackson being Nick Fury? You think that was like another perfect casting?
I don't know if it would be. It's almost perfect.
Okay.
I couldn't. The thing is, he might have made it perfect.
Yeah.
He might have made it perfect.
Okay.
Because who else would be Nick Fury besides him?
Yeah, for real. Think about that.
You know how good he was as Nick Fury, because he was white in the comics. Nick Fury, they changed it from the comics so that he's black with the eye patch to look like Samuel L. Jackson. He changed the comics, so like, how is it not perfect?
Yeah, honestly, that is crazy work. Nick Fury to go, man. I fuck with it. But movie, my rating, I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
Type.
That's my rating. Yeah. Like I said, I honestly, there's nothing bad about it.
Right.
But I can't put it up there with Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh man, it's better than Endgame.
I don't know about that.
You wouldn't understand.
I definitely understand. But you know, man, we two different people, we two different movie watchers. But yeah, man, that's my rating for the movie.
Yeah, and remember, you enjoy this one, keep or start dropping some recommendations on movies we can watch, man. We wanna, we're always down to watch more movies. and especially movies that you guys like, so you guys can see us react to your favorite movies.
Review them and all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
we're coming.
Hard.
No Diddy.